You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out, zero.
Hello guys, welcome again to the live stream. Today we have a new weekly close and well, let's talk about Bitcoin. Okay, first of all, the sentiment right now is Bitcoin to the moon, right? Yes. Bitcoin, yeah, people are so, it's very easy how to, I like to see when people are just emotional. So do you see some couple green candles and they are thinking, yeah, the bottom is in and to the moon. I will tell you right now, the time is over for Bitcoin, and I said around here weekend, yeah, the time is over for Bitcoin, and just you will see a couple 3 or 4 days, you will see a bounce in one day chart. There is nothing, there is no bounce here in one day chart. In one day chart is just Bitcoin is playing the range, as you can see here. Now it's testing the bottom of the range and the bottom is here, and also with using the my system, of course, we have the DX negative here, turning negative here, the slope, and the problem here is the curve testing the zero line here. So maybe you will see maybe 2 or 3 days in green, something like this, around maybe $30,000, 500 maximum till 1. Who knows, a little bit more. But let me tell you something. I am not in long position. No, I am not interested in this move because I am looking for this. This move is gonna be the move I am looking for right now this week. So you ask me right now, okay, go long 100x. No, thank you. This is not for me. You're trading right now, good luck with that. You're making money, perfect. No, the trend is my friend and the trend is to the downside, as you can see here. So the time is over for Bitcoin in one day chart. In one day chart, please don't get confused. One day chart is for you have to wait some days, and 4-hour chart, maybe you say, oh, Bitcoin is looking very good in 4-hour chart, so that means the next 24 hours. But no, I am looking for shorts right now. So one of the questions I got last week is because, well, why I am looking for shorts and no longs is because very simple. When Bitcoin last week, we have this signal here around here. Yeah, we said, okay, we have 10 days, around 10 days, of course, based on my system, to see the projection a bounce, right? At least to the MA55, something like that. If that is not gonna happen, well, we see Bitcoin is not doing something like this in the next, last week. Well, the probabilities to see more pain in the markets are very high. So I'm asking you, please don't get confused here. You not because you see 2-3 candles in green, you will say, okay, this is reversal, blah 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 blah. No. In one day chart, nothing happened here. Nothing. Bitcoin is just in sideways here, and of course, I will start looking for the next short. Of course, if you see how it's gonna be my signal, it's very simple. When I see, for example, Bitcoin maybe tomorrow, in the next 2 or 3 days, you will see something like this, sell signal, something like this, yeah, in one day chart, something like this. And let me show you an example actually. We have a very good example of this price action in the past, in 2021, because in this channel we are starting, right? So okay, let me show you here. Okay, we are here, and let me show you here with some examples here. Yeah, Bitcoin is here in 2021, in December 2021. Bitcoin was in sideways here. So the speculation is, okay, this is at least other test to the MA55 around there, this area, and from there continuation to the downside, right? So for now, sideways and bounce, right? So after what happened? Well, let's see. See, we have the buy signal here, yes, in 1-day chart, but the time, my friend, the time is very important. You see, there is no time here. You will see this Bitcoin is bouncing here, but when it's testing the MA55 and you see these kind of signals, well, no thank you, it's not with me. Okay, so I was looking for shorts, and of course after what happened, well, let's see. You see, testing the zero line here, Bitcoin, and trying to break the MA55, but well, of course being rejected by MA55 in this case. And after that, in the next sell signal, yeah, you will see continuation to the downside according to my system, of course. So what happened after that? Well, you see, that is the thing I am expecting right now for Bitcoin, continuation, because the trend is my friend. Remember, Bitcoin is in downtrend all the time frames, including weekly chart. Okay, so don't get too excited if you see just some candles like this. Okay, I will set every bounce right now in 1-day chart, and for many months I will set all this year. I will set Bitcoin is gonna be just a short, because the trend is my friend, and Bitcoin is gonna spend long time trying to reverse the trend in 1-day chart. Okay, you cannot expect something like this to the moon, right? 100k, no. So it's a process. Okay, so okay, now you know my technical analysis in 1-day chart. The time is over, and let's talk about the most important chart right now. Here is the weekly chart. Okay, well, actually no, it's not the most important one, because the most important one is the monthly chart, but let me show you here. In weekly chart, in OBB, we still have this negative sell pressure to the downside in OBB, yeah. And the good news here, but it will take time. We have a potential bullish divergence here from this point and this point, and this point and this point. So the problem with this is, like, you have to see at least maybe all this month. Let me be clear. All this month, Bitcoin must hold this area, make a range, a weekly range here, and if you see the buy signal here, yes, okay, at least this is gonna be a test to $37,000. And what is that? Well, continuation to the downside, and you will see in some point, well, my target is still the same, around $14,000, even worse, because this is a reversal in weekly chart. Okay, so it will take, let me be, I'm gonna just step by step. Okay, this is the potential scenario. If you are bullish, if we are bullish on Bitcoin, this is the setup I'm looking for this month. I mean, this month, sideways between maybe $32,000 and 27, 26, but no close below the MA200 here, around $27,000, and we can start thinking we will see this bullish divergence here in weekly chart, and you can expect a test around the MA55 around here, and from there to the moon, right? Yes, again, how it's gonna be the feeling? To the moon, Bitcoin to $301 million. No, my friend, no. This is just gonna be other continuation in a very healthy weekly downtrend. Okay, so please don't get too excited, as I said before. Now, of course, if that is gonna happen, right? Because honestly, I'm expecting Bitcoin is gonna break down. Honestly, I mean, based on the monthly, based on everything, I'm expecting Bitcoin will break this. But you know, they keep buying the dip because they are thinking this is the dip. No, well, at least not with my system. Now let me show you here. In tomorrow we have the monthly close. Let me see. Let me confirm. One moment. Yeah, tomorrow we have the monthly close. And let me tell you something, Bitcoin is gonna do something like no one is expecting. In monthly chart, yeah, if we follow very stated rules, is in the next candle you are gonna see the curve test in the zero line here, yeah, and you will see at least other test to maybe 27, at least 25, 24, maybe next month, I mean June, right? So but the problem with this one, with this potential scenario right now here, for example, the speculation round for $69,000 to the ME55 always is gonna be my speculation, and after that you need to see Bitcoin holding this area for months. I mean the rest of the year. Any close below same thing, right? In weekly chart, any close below $27,000, 26, you will see a leg down all the way down to $14,000 this year. So if you're bullish on Bitcoin and you are thinking Bitcoin is going to the moon, well, you cannot see Bitcoin closing below there. Now, let me tell you something. I am expecting Bitcoin is going to break. Yes. The reason is simple. It's because, well, we have major signals in macro time frames. Okay, so remember, in this channel, always I'm gonna just share realistic technical analysis for Bitcoin. I will never share like, okay, what is the next 100x altcoin, blah 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 blah. No. Here I'm learning just my sorry, I am sharing my experience in the markets. Usually my technical analysis is not very popular because of this, because I am realistic with the targets. I said any close below $47,000 in monthly, because this is the monthly, right? Any close using just price action, any close below $40,000 around this area, you have Bitcoin will have a very hard time. Months and months and months. You can expect, if you are bullish, of course, with Bitcoin, testing the ME55, and from there maybe a consolidation phase, and after that continuation to the upside. That is the bullish scenario. The problem with this scenario is Bitcoin. Well, let's talk about this, right? From the top in 2017, yeah, to the ME55, Bitcoin spent more than 1 year, 2 months to test the ME55. From the top to the ME55 right now, Bitcoin spent 200 days, so almost half time. That is a big problem. Why? Let me show you here. Weekly chart. Yeah, weekly chart. Bitcoin from the top to the weekly chart MA200 spent around 350 days, 1 year, and from the top to the MA200 here is 189. So for me, this is a big concern. Yes, why? Because if you check the conditions of this market, when Bitcoin was doing this, well, Bitcoin was forming a bullish divergence here, actually very in this point. Sorry, let me see. Sorry, for this this price action, look at this. When Bitcoin had a capitulation here, yeah, OBB was actually very good holding here, forming bullish divergence in weekly chart. But here we don't have the same setup. This is just the beginning. So there is a very high probability you will see for first time. That is the thing people they are not expecting. For first time, Bitcoin has a real chance, real possibility to break the 200 in weekly chart, and you will see lower prices. And also be aware, like in the next week, we are gonna see the ADX testing, above the 23 level in weekly chart. The biggest difference with this ADX and this one is very simple. The time here, yeah, is more than 1 year, and here just 6 months. So the thing I'm trying to say here is Bitcoin is crashing too fast. This is not healthy. Okay, so and in June, I need to be honest with you, for me is the last month to see a real possibilities to see Bitcoin at 100k maybe in 2022, 2024. And I will tell you something you would not like. Why? Because people are just focusing watching 4-hour chart, 1-hour chart, and they want to make money yesterday, right? That is a problem, especially with crypto space. There are many people, they are just they like to gamble. They see cryptocurrencies just the next, I don't know, the .com, right? Like the bubble. And let me tell you something here. I am worried about the market. Why? Well, let me show you. You are Moonboy or Bitcoin, be ready, get ready. This is the longest. Let me see the BLX. I want to show you here the BLX. Why this month is very important, extremely important in all the history of Bitcoin. Let me tell you why. Watch this, okay? This is the 6-month chart and this is the 1-year chart, okay? Yeah, I know. Just few people, they pay attention to this kind of charts because for them it's years, right? But well, let me tell you something. Do you think Elon Musk and these kind of people, they are watching 4-hour chart? No, my friend. They are not wasting time just watching the charts every day. No, they are looking for macro time frames. Okay, so what is the difference within this price action, and this price action? If you know the answer in the comments, please let me know. Remember, in this live stream, we are studying. So you know the answer, please let me know. 10 seconds. No? Okay. No problem. I'm gonna explain. From the bottom in 2013, from the bottom to the top is this price action, right? Next year, yeah, Bitcoin, this correction, this candle, close very healthy, right? You see? The next cycle, Bitcoin went from 1,300 to $17,000 around there, here. And the next candle close what? Close healthy, above, close above, right? Here, yeah? But look at this. What is the difference within this candle? Let me show you here. This candle here, here, and here. Pay attention to the bodies of the candle. For first time in the history of Bitcoin in 12 months, you can see Bitcoin is forming a what? A bearish what? Yeah. If this asset breaks $30,000 in 12 month chart, is forming what? A bearish engulfing candle. You see? And you will see this is something like Bitcoin never did in the past. You see? Never did. You see the how strong was this candle from 2013 and 2014, this candle 2017 and 2018, and the correction. You see? Exactly, look, exactly. Bearish engulfing candle. And now we are gonna get the confirmation of this, I will say, next month. If by July 1st you see Bitcoin below $30,000, there is a very high probability you will see Bitcoin in the next half, the next 6 months of the year. You will see Bitcoin by November, around there, because my prediction is around there, around $12,000-$14,000. Okay, so let me show you the 6 months and pay attention of this price action. Yeah, what is this? I am showing you the facts. I am not showing you something like you cannot do in your computer. I am showing you the facts in the chart. Okay, this is a shot in start in the highs in 6 month chart, and this candle has a real possibility to close below $30,000 this month. If you see this close this month, well, get ready, because for first time maybe in the history of Bitcoin, will in 6 month chart, I mean by the end of the year, this asset is gonna test the MA21 in 6 month chart around $14,000. You see? So that's why for me, June this year is, I would say, is super extremely important. I wanna see this month, June, because it's tomorrow technically the close. I wanna see Bitcoin like this, because I like Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong. I like Bitcoin. I want to see Bitcoin from here, the bottom, and to the moon. Yeah, because any close below this area this month, well, if you think this is a bear market, no, my friend, we are just we are starting the bear market. Yeah. Well, in my using my system, of course, of trading, I was in short here, and I've been shorting Bitcoin since 2021. So for me, I've been just shorting all time, but no problem. So just I wanted to show you the macro picture. Think about it. Just think about it, okay? Because remember, I am not financial advisor. I am not. You buy, you sell, you give, you do whatever you want with your altcoins. It's not my problem. Just study the charts, check the facts, and you will find your answer. Okay, so that's why I'm expecting. Yes, we will see a bounce. Yes, bouncing, but bounces they are part of the downtrend. Yeah. Here. To the moon, right? To the moon, yeah. Yes, to the moon. Bounces here are part of a very healthy downtrend. Okay, so we are in downtrend on the chart. So just be careful, my friend. Be careful. Okay. So now let's talk about the next chart, because we are gonna have a weekly close in USDT dominance. And USDT dominance is very bullish, still bullish, because in one day chart is defending the MA21, and also we are gonna have potentially this week a buy signal, something like this. If you see something like this week, this asset is gonna just pump continuation, a very healthy uptrend, because in weekly chart and monthly chart is an uptrend here, new ATA maybe, and you will see Bitcoin breaking key levels again. Weekly chart, let me see the close. Well, no, there is no warning sign here, just maybe some consolidation here, and after that, if the monthly is healthy, because it is, you will see continuation to the upside, and my long-term target is around, using Nostradamus technical analysis, right, with Fibonacci levels and these kind of things, it could be maybe in between 8 or 9, around this area. You will see maybe USD dominance this year, remember, this year, not tomorrow. And also we are gonna have a monthly close. This is a break. This is my concern, my friends. We have a monthly breakout. Remember, this asset was in sideways since 2020 in March, yeah, in a very healthy accumulation, right? This is accumulation, you see, and this is the breakout in progress in monthly. So even if you see a pullback, this is gonna be just continuation to the downside, to the upside, you see. So we are in a monthly breakout in USD dominance. So this is telling you every time when the market is bouncing in cryptocurrencies, people are cashing out. Simple. Okay, so let's continue. Now let's talk about with the last chart is the Bitcoin dominance. Very bullish, very bullish chart. Monthly chart, very good. Actually, it's gonna test maybe any close like this. You can expect next month around 50 is the first level, and the second one is around 60. Is gonna take maybe all the rest of the year. Yeah, this is a buy signal here, ADX negative here. This is to the moon, right? This is to the moon. Here I am very bullish on USD dominance, Bitcoin dominance. So I am very bearish in altcoins, because maybe you are new, but the rule is very simple. If Bitcoin dominance is increasing, yeah, you're the strongest. And also there are two ways to see this. If Bitcoin dominance is increasing and also Bitcoin is in a very healthy uptrend, well, you will see usually the top 10 or 20 altcoins will follow Bitcoin, and you will see very nice rally, right? But if you see Bitcoin dominance increasing, for example here, in the bear market in 2018, yeah, you will see all the altcoins crashing. Every time when you see Bitcoin pumping, altcoins will crash more and more, and new lows. That is and the reason is very simple. It is because Bitcoin dominance. As long as Bitcoin has all the majority of the dominance in the market, this is gonna happen. Someone was saying in my private groups, hey, I was thinking market makers, they were pumping a Bitcoin because they wanted to manipulate XRP. So what? XRP, sorry, I know maybe there are some fans or XRP or your altcoin, favorite altcoin, but no. Altcoins, they don't have their own, how can I say this, soul. They don't have, they don't move, they are not free. They cannot move like just with freedom, right? No. In general, the rule is at least 90% of all the altcoins will move following Bitcoin. If Bitcoin crash, all the market will crash. If Bitcoin, with Bitcoin dominance like this and is in downtrend, doesn't matter what is gonna do Bitcoin, all of them, they will keep crashing. Okay, so be careful with this. This is the worst moment. This is the worst moment to start accumulating altcoins, in my humble opinion. Of course, it's up to you. It's up to you. Remember, never listen or never pay attention, or never follow a technical analysis or something like that from people in YouTube, right? In my case, this content is for education, okay? But as I said before, this is like this, okay? And my arrow is very powerful, and actually, I'm right about this kind of things, especially in macro time frames. So, if we know monthly is monthly is bullish, weekly chart to the moon, you see, this is gonna break and volatility expanding here, and you will see, yes, invalidation of bearish divergence here, ADX positive here. This is to the moon, and you will see the next target is around 55, 56 next month. So more pain to come for altcoins in general, okay? So all the bounces you see here, yeah, enjoy, but don't get too excited. Not because you see in green here, that means this is to the moon. No, they are just bouncing in the lows, okay? So now let's talk about the last altcoin. Sorry, the last chart I want to show you about Bitcoin is the short-term time frames. It's in 4-hour chart, and what I'm going to do for Bitcoin. Okay, first of all, here in weekly chart, I said before, weekly chart. Let me do this again. Recap here. In weekly chart, Bitcoin is doing something good. Yes, we have potentially a bullish divergence forming here. It will take maybe all this month, maybe 2 months around there, to see a confirmation here. The problem with this is the ADX. As long as the ADX is positive here and is crossing the 23 level, I will be very extremely careful with this, because this could be a potential fake signal. Okay, so careful. If you want to see an example, well, we have many examples here in this history of Bitcoin, especially in 2017, when I remember people were looking for this. Here we have this potential bullish divergence here from this point and this point, this point and this point. And diluting Bitcoin, what did Bitcoin? Yes, you say, okay, Bitcoin tested the MA55, and after that to the moon. No, my friend, like this. And this is the scenario I am looking for Bitcoin right now. If that is gonna happen, maybe after July, maybe, or maybe this month, who knows? So in weekly chart, if we see the confirmation in the weekly chart like this, yes, don't get excited, because from here is just $6,000 move to the upside around 36, 35, and from there continuation. Okay, so 1-day chart, very simple. Where is the MA55? Well, around 34, 35. Well, same as weekly chart. Well, to the moon, right? No, this is a friendly, if that happened, right? Because honestly, I'm expecting Bitcoin is gonna get rejected by MA21 around $30,600, maybe today, tomorrow, because the time is almost over in 1-day chart. So you will see any bounce around here is gonna be continuation to the downside. Yeah. And now, so in 4-hour chart, Bitcoin to $1 million, right? Yeah, I know, because I know you see this green candle breakout. Let me guess. We have this super bullish pattern here, and the target is around what? Let me show you here. To the moon, right? Yeah, $34,000. But let me tell you something. If this pattern breaks, you will see your favorite YouTuber saying something like this. Well, you know, the triangle is not like this. Maybe it's like this, or 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 maybe it's like this, and they will just start playing with the lines, right? No, you will never see that kind of things here. So here buy signal in this weekend. Yes, we have buy signal here. Actually, I call this buy signal. In my case, I cancel the buy signal because usually I didn't see any move here in this weekend. That's why I cancel, because I follow the rules. 24 hours maximum trade. After 24 hours, I didn't see this this move, so no problem at all. I am not rushing. So now, if you ask me to buy, no, thank you. You wanna buy, you can do it if you want, not me. This is your area of supply in 4-hour chart. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thanks. So the next sell signal, potentially this, potentially it could be like it's gonna be the signal. The reason is very simple. We have a very beautiful setup right now in 4-hour chart where the volatility is expanding here, yeah, and OBB is telling us be careful, be extremely careful with this volume. Why? Because market makers, in my humble opinion, they are fooling you. How? We are gonna push, we are manipulate the price to the moon, right? But let me tell you something here. A little bit more, please, Bitcoin. I want to see a little bit more, because what? Because we are gonna see 1, 2, 3 bear divergence here, 1, 2, 3, and after that you will see, when you see the MA55 MOV breaking down with this setup, you will see Bitcoin breaking down and maybe breaking $28,000, especially with this volatility very low. So I hope I can explain myself. I know it's a little bit confusing. Let me try to make it more simple. If you could understand this, because maybe you are new in my live streams, let me show you here. About risk management, no thank you. No thank you. This is not with me. No thanks. And this is like this. In one day chart, my arrows are more simple to understand. Any bounce here, continuation to the downside. Okay, simple. Okay, remember, my friends, trading in the markets is a business. Okay, if you are mixing your emotions, that's why people said, for business you can never mix your emotions with your business, right? It's the same thing here. Yeah, if you are buying the Bitcoin or whatever you are buying just because you are hoping and you believe, yeah, well, you are doing the same mistake. Like many people, like they are mixing their emotions, the market. No, if you follow the rules, if you follow, I don't know, doesn't matter what kind of rules you're following, maybe my system, other system, whatever, but follow the rules. Yeah, doesn't matter what, and you will improve a lot your performance in trading. Okay, so I think I'm done with technical analysis for Bitcoin. Let me show you the last chart, and this is a macro time frame, because we are gonna have a very, very important close in monthly tomorrow. Okay, here, let me show you here the RSI. One moment here. Okay, let me delete this. Okay, so in monthly, officially right now with this close, one moment, with this close, one moment, something happened with my chart. Yeah, okay, following the rules I use for RSI. Of course, this is not my main indicator, but I like to see it in macro time frames. Bitcoin, the best time, this is not financial advice, of course, because remember, even with, when the RSI is below the 50 level, yeah, is the best time to buy Bitcoin. Okay, but with this close, we are gonna have this the confirmation just this month, okay, in June. So in average, you will have to wait, well, in consolidation and sideways, around 150 days, and here 250 days. So if you think, okay, maybe 200, so around 200 days, around November, maybe you will find the bottom of the market. Yeah, thinking about this. Okay, just think about it. Okay, please. Okay, so but officially, when you see your bull markets or your next buy signal for Bitcoin using the RSI in monthly basis, of course, when you see the market, this asset breaking the 50 level, you are again in the bull market again. So if you are asking me right now, are we in a bull market right now, or this is the bottom? No, my friend. So here, this is the beginning actually this month, yeah, according to the RSI, and until maybe in September and October, you will see here around maybe 4 months of pain in the markets. Okay, so, and also the last thing I want to show you here is the weekly chart using the RSI. Yeah, one of the worst strategies you can do here is you buy RSI because it's oversold, right? And it's overbought. It's impressive how many people they are doing this, and it's more impressive for me how many followers they have. Impressive. And they are saying this kind of garbage. Sorry, I don't want to be offensive, but it's true. Okay, you don't buy an asset just because it's oversold, or you don't sell an asset because it's overbought. If you are doing that kind of things, you have a big problem, my friend. You don't know how to use RSI. So here, just because you see Bitcoin in 2018 at maybe 20, 30 level, that means to the moon and buy? Maybe yes, you can say maybe yes, but we don't know the future, right? We don't know how is gonna be the performance every time when Bitcoin is testing the lowest point. Historically speaking, maybe you're right. The problem with this is, like, let me show you. The slopes are very important, extremely important for actually all the indicators, not just RSI. Here, the slope is trending to the downside, you see? So how I can say, okay, with RSI maybe we found the bottom, is because you see this reaction, some bullish divergence forming in weekly chart, 4 months of consolidation, and after that, yes, you can say maybe this is the bottom. Here, this was just I don't know, yes, it was the the pandemic. But let me show you here. We don't have the same setup. We don't have bullish divergence here. We don't have anything. That's why I really think the bullish divergence here we can see in curve right now, because the ADX is positive here. This is gonna be a beautiful, wonderful fake out, of course, based on my experience. Yes, Uchi, you are right. They like simple stuff because they are thinking trading is easy, and that is the problem. In a bull market, you are thinking, or many people, they are thinking trading is very easy because you buy and hold, and you follow the news, blah 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 blah, the new fork, the new event, the new blah blah blah, and to the moon, right? No, my friend, no. That is the problem with bull markets. That is the business. That is the problem with these kind of things. When you see this kind of bull markets, you will see the media saying Bitcoin to 100k, to 200k, to blah blah blah, the new fork, the new coin, the new blah blah blah, right? And you buy, and suddenly next day you are in profit. And in your brain you are thinking, you see, it's very easy. My God, that's why I'm gonna get a loan. I'm gonna, from my house, I'm gonna put everything in Bitcoin because, well, to the moon, right? This is the new thing. And after that, well, what happened? This crash and continuation. Or as to the Luna holders, what happened, right? So that's why I be careful. So with monthly chart like this, get ready because this is just the beginning. At least after 4 months, I'm expecting we will see. Of course, we are going to see bounces, yes, but in general, even Bitcoin can go to $36,000. It's gonna be just a sell. Now, other chart I want to show you about Bitcoin is the weekly logarithmic regression here for Bitcoin in weekly chart. So we are not there, not yet, but we are getting close. Historically speaking, every time when you see Bitcoin between the blue and the green zone here, using this indicator, of course, is the best time to buy Bitcoin. Okay, very simple. Red, sell. You want simple stuff. Well, this is very good actually. You see, green zone, blue zone here, and here, the best area to buy Bitcoin. And let me show you here. Potential targets is the lowest point right now is 9,000. The next point is $13,000, and the next point is 23.22. Do you realize is all of them are my targets just using my system, right? So it's very similar. Okay, so just think about it. Yeah, you can use it. You can use this indicator for free, of course, on TradingView. You can use it and just study the chart, and you will see we are in the, according to this indicator, we are in the middle of nowhere right now here. So you can expect something like this, right? Of course, I hope so. I really I hope I can be right this, and I will be bullish here. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm done. If you want me to check altcoins, please let me know. Okay, I'm gonna start with Ethereum, because Ethereum is doing something very interesting. Ethereum, let me see here. Let me see Ethereum in one day chart. Let me delete this. Yes, okay. Ethereum. Ethereum, we have a buy signal right now here. Again, the second time. Yeah, and Ethereum is bouncing here. Let me see here. Yes, maximum target should be around 1900, and from there to the moon, right? No, my friend, here it's just a bounce to keep falling. This is a very healthy downtrend. Okay, so maximum 1900. Any close below there, projection below 21, you will see this. This is my projection for Ethereum. It's very weak right now. So weekly chart, let me see. Yeah, same as Bitcoin, closing about MA200. ADX is worse for Ethereum, because next week we are gonna see the close about the 23 level. So be ready, because actually I'm expecting a major breakdown for this asset this year. Actually, this year, my lowest point for Ethereum is gonna be around 400, 500 this year. Okay, so let's continue with other coins. Let's talk about Solana, because I want to see Solana. I am tracking Solana almost every day. Not every day. At least 2 times per week. I like to see Solana. Okay, Solana to the moon. No, not yet. Weekly chart continuation. Here, ADX positive here. Very bad for Solana. Monthly, of course, this is in downtrend here. I am expecting, same as before, I am expecting in the long term, of course, in the long term, I am expecting not test to maybe 25, 20. Any close below here, you will see a full sell-off to maybe $6. Honestly, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, let's see. This one is QNT. Maybe you are a holder of this, right? Because you asked me about this one, right? QNT. Okay, yes. Sorry, I think we are watching this different, because QNT, I can see the lowest point was 47 on Binance. Maybe in other exchange was different, but let me tell you this is a very healthy, very healthy downtrend, sell-off, I will say. I'm expecting even more pain to come. Yes. Why? Because, well, we don't have any formation of consolidation. You want to see consolidation here, some sideways here, consolidating the price and forming a basement, and after that maybe you will see a bounce. It will take months. In one day chart, continuation to the downside. The next move you will see here, yeah, is gonna be just a continuation to the downside. Okay, just be careful. And also new Luna, I don't know. No, I cannot tell you anything, because actually they launched Luna last 2 days ago. There is no chart for that. And the other thing I will tell, the thing I can say about Luna, the new Luna, is like, for me, it's a new other way to scam people. Sorry. But I don't trust in this kind of things. I will never invest in that kind of things again. Of course, if I have to, right? I don't know. Is one of the reasons why people they are investing in crypto and stocks is because they trust in some way the project, right? When you see the project went to zero, why? Serious question. Why you want to invest again? The same people, they are doing the same thing. So what is gonna be different? What is gonna be the difference? In my personal opinion, okay. I mean, it's up to you. Okay, so let's continue with other coins. BNB, let me see BNB. BNB is one of the best, I would say. It's not because it's going to the moon, it's because it's defending the range. It's defending very well the range, I would say. This asset is the only one in the market I can see right now. It's not crashing like a crazy. This asset is that it was testing the previous the lowest point here around 220. But look at this. It looks like in the long term we will see a bounce maybe to 378 around there. Let me tell you something. This asset for maybe the next 4 months is between this point 250 and 300 around here. The next until November, I will say. I am expecting maybe you will see in some point the bottom around this area. This is gonna be the bottom for this asset. Okay. This is a price action. It's something I would like to see for Cardano or other coins. Like, doesn't matter if Bitcoin is crashing. They are defending key levels, but they are not doing right now. So, for example, here Cardano. This is just Cardano to zero technically. It's like 0.50. Any close below. Actually, we have the close right now. We see a small bounce here in 1 day chart, but the target is very simple. It's around 0.10, 0.08 around there. The lowest point this year. Axe Infinite, look at this, yeah, to the moon, right? $4 by the end of this month, maybe. There is no volume to support the price right now here. It's a free fall in this correction. The reason is simple. There is no confluence here, and just when you see these kind of things, is because there is no volume to support the price. So when you see the reversal, well, the same power you saw this kind of move to the upside, you will see the same thing or similar thing to the downside. The next area of confluence is around $5, $6 by the end of this year, maybe. It will take time. It's not like right now. Okay, so let's continue. Let me see. SP500. SP500. I want to show you SP500 because SP500. I don't think so, my friend. We will not see 20k maybe soon. Maybe in some point this year we will see it. We will see it, but not tomorrow. It's something that's gonna take time. Now people are expecting $20,000, $14,000 right now. Usually market makers, they like to move the price, stay maybe sideways. After people they are getting more bullish, they will just crash. And this is just the same game always, playing with the emotions of people. And especially in crypto, I will say this market makers, they are in the heaven in crypto. I think too many retailers here in this space. Okay, SP500. Let me tell you something. This is very good, very nice bounce here. Taking the 4,200 here. I mean, this bounce is very good. Yes, it's about to test the 55. Yes, and you know what I'm gonna say, right? Here is like this. Yeah, this is just a bounce in 1 day chart. Let me see. You see, to the moon, right here, to the moon. This is a very healthy downtrend. Yeah, testing here. Yes, to the moon. No, my friend, this is like this. Okay, again. Of course, the response in weekly chart was very good. I need to say. Potentially the next leg down, yeah, potentially you will see a basement or maybe sideways at least for maybe a couple months here, yeah, and potentially we can start talking about the bottom. The problem here is when you see this price action, yeah, and you see this one, and you see Bitcoin is doing new lows, be careful, because in this case Bitcoin actually is not strong. I like this price action actually, the bounce here, but I will not change the trend here. This is just a breakdown here to test the 55, and after that you will see continuation. Now the monthly, we have a new monthly close. Let me see. Indecision. Yeah, this is like, no, this is not the bottom. I cannot tell you, it's too soon. Yeah, it will take maybe at least other 3-4 months to say, but it's looking very more healthier. Sorry, yes, looking better. I like it. I will be more happy if I see, for example, SP500 doing something like this, a range between 2,500 and 4,000, yeah, like this, all this year. If I see this and I see the curves in the center line here, I will tell you something like this, to the moon, okay, this year. Okay, so in general, don't get too bearish, okay? Believe me, this is not bearish at all. I know media, the war, blah blah blah, they are saying the new virus, whatever. No, this is a very healthy, very healthy uptrend. In the long term, I will say this is good actually as a long term. The problem with this asset is like in all the moves, for example, it's very funny, like SP 500 just crashed 20% and they are freaking out. Wow. So the problem with this is for Bitcoin, right? For Bitcoin, this rejection, because this is gonna be rejected, believe me, very soon, maybe next week. You see, time is almost over here. Yeah, there's an 55. The next sell signal here, you will see maybe this asset testing between 4,200, 4,300, around there. And you will see this signal here. And if Bitcoin is below, is around $31,000, $32,000, you will see Bitcoin making new lows in this correction. Okay, Bitcoin is not looking that strong like SP 500. Okay, maybe yes, but my lowest point is 3,500, and from there maybe I will start speculating. Maybe it's gonna be the bottom of the SP 500 this year. It will take months to see it. Well, let's see. Okay, so I think I'm done with my technical analysis. Well, I think that's it. That's it. Recap for Bitcoin to the moon. Bitcoin to $1 million. Yes. Okay. Recap. We have a buy signal again for Bitcoin. The problem is the curve following the rules. We don't have enough time, right? So the next sell signal here, you will see a continuation to the downside after test, maybe to $26,000, $25,000. In the short term, maybe you will see a test around $30,000, 31. But just I think I can just do something like this, and it's gonna be more clear for you. This is a sideways here. This is a bounce, if there is a bounce, of course, 31, 32, if there is a bounce, of course, this week, and after that, continuation to the downside. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you so much, and see you tomorrow. Okay. Take care.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero.